Oh, sorry about that. It's probably getting a little long anyway. Everybody needed a break from my winding on. Nurses find the most perfect time to come walking in on you. Anyway, and I thought I was okay until day shift because that's when it gets crazy around here. There's doctors everywhere, nurses everywhere. Here, do this, do that, breathe in here. Pull, not pull, but you know what I mean. It's like you end up being a puppet. That's what they want you to be. But you just have to stand fast and tell them what you need, what you want. Anyway, get back to that. And this really hurts me to have to ask this of people because I'm trying to beat make it work. We'll make it work. We can make it work. It will work kind of person. Without having to reach out and ask for help. But again, being a single income family, mine is supporting luckily just myself and my wife. All of our kids have their own places. And they're coming over to help clean the house and take care of the animals with my wife and helping her with whatever they can there. Keeping her company. That's real strong, heartfelt. But just as us, thirdly, a paycheck to paycheck. Is we don't ask them for anything. You shouldn't have to ask them for anything. You shouldn't expect anything from your kids. Anyway, but that's what I guess I'm asking. Of people I don't even know. Help. We've got as much as I could right now. I've got to do more. And my wife, bless her heart, she tried. She's trying, but she doesn't know how to. So please, people, that's another thing. Include your spouse on everything. And what I'm talking about is your your finances. Not so much the we owe $50 to Visa and $32.87 to Chevron or whatever it might be, but how to make it happen. Because not everything's on auto pay, and even if it is on auto pay, when that income disappears, and the auto pay money isn't there. It was poof. So they got to be able to call and, excuse me, explain the situation, what's been going on, and what happened. And my experience so far was with my credit card companies that I've called. Oh, shoot. It's been not a bad ordeal. The bank, on the other hand, oh my God. I don't want to get into that. It's like corporate greed. It's like I'm trying to rob them or something. They don't want to hear any of it. They want to close my accounts and still have me pay, but not at any benefit to either of us. I don't want to declare bankruptcy. I work too damn hard for what I've got. Anyway, that's not the point I was getting to on that. Yeah, I guess it is, but it isn't. You just got to include your spouses on your finances and how they get paid and when they get paid and what happens if something happens to you, or what happens if something happens to them. They need to let you know. We're muddling through it with the help of one of our kids. He's helping her make the calls that I haven't been able to make and get that process started. Started the SDI. You know, that's gonna be a pain in the ass. So we gotta sit and wait for that. And once that's approved, at least we know we'll be able to pay something. Our landlord at this point seems pretty cool about it and understanding. He and his family are awesome people. And I just don't want to disappoint anybody. That's what I feel has happened. I followed the misdirection. I believe the misdirection of a physician that told me I had nothing wrong. It was all in here. My EKG reports were clean. Don't worry about that little bit of blood. We pulled out 500 milliliters of blood because your red blood cell count was too high. We're not going to worry about sending you to a cardiologist or a blood specialist. You'll be fine. Maybe just start donating blood every month. And you should be okay. You're too young for any problems. Your EKG reports are fine. But anyway, that's in the past. Recovery. I'm glad to know my job will still be there when I can go back to work. They're telling me between 1 to 4 months. And they're leaning on the 4. Well, I'm leaning on the 2 weeks. I know that's not going to happen. And I know that wasn't in part of what I just said. But for my sanity, my pride, my well-being, my self-respect, I just can't sit back and let the natural course happen. I have to push it. I've never done one, but I did put out a GoFundMe page. It's for my wife to keep manage of, to get the bills paid and this and that and everything else. Again, I've never done one, never had to do one, never wanted to do one. But it's there. This is going to be there for people to share. As part of my learning experiences from this, recovery from this. Not to relish on things from the past, because that can't be changed. But to live for every day forward. You can't stop the unforeseen. All you can do is react and fight back. So if you could please find in your heart to follow, like, share the 2 little things I have started this morning. I plan on doing more. I really don't know how. I'm an old guy. Just turned 55 and was ecstatic that I could go to and get my senior meal at Denny's. But what's funny is, when I've gone to Denny's, they've already given it to me without asking. I guess I just look that old. Which is fine. Anyway, I'm going to post this on my page. Being as tight-knit as we are, meaning myself, my family, we don't have 100 followers, let alone millions of followers, for anything that we do in our regular life. Oh, I don't know how to set up anything on YouTube or, oh, excuse me so much, or any other social media kind of thing. some of the stuff they have on there is pretty freaking hilarious. So let me tell you, get down that rabbit hole and get stuck. And it sucks when you're stuck. Oh God. I think that with all the hacking I did, sorry, that this wouldn't be there, but it's there. Okay. Better for the moment, I suppose. Anyway, I'm going to get off this drastic thing. I think between this one and the other one, it's probably close to 30 minutes, so I don't even know if it's going to stay on. Might have said all this and 90% of it is gone. But let's just hope that it's all there. Think positive. Recovery. I'll talk to you soon.